The Pythagorean theorem allows us to find the lengths of sides of a right triangle. If we know two sides, we can always find the third. The formula is leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. Sometimes you hear it said as a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So in this example, it's 8 squared plus 15 squared equals, we don't know what squared, the length of the hypotenuse. Well, 8 squared is 64, and 15 squared is 225. Those two added together is 289. Now, how do we undo squaring? We take the square root. So what we want to do now is take the square root of both sides of the equation. So, since squaring and square rooting undo each other, h is the square root of 289, which, on a calculator, you can determine is 17. So, the length of the hypotenuse of this right triangle is 17 units long. Here's another example. Notice this time, the side that we don't know is not the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is always the side across from the right angle in a right triangle. So the side we don't know here is a leg. The Pythagorean theorem says leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. So 36 plus L squared equals 121. This time, notice the thing we're trying to solve for is not alone on the left side of the equation, so that we first have to subtract 36 from both sides. Subtracting 36 from both sides gives us 85. L squared equals 85. What undoes squaring? That's right, square rooting. So we square root both sides. Squaring and square rooting undo each other, so it's L equals the square root of 85. On a calculator, we find that the square root of 85 does not come out to be such a friendly number. We can round that to however many decimal places are useful. Let's say for our purposes, how about 2? So the length of that unknown leg is approximately 9.22 units long.